Please rise. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning, Geneva. I'm Rebecca Spezzano.
And I'm Meriam Artoul from Mr. Breca's speech class. I will be joining Rebecca to anchor all week long.
Coming up on today's show, we'll tell you about ways that you can get career ready.
And a look at how our sports team did this weekend, all that and so much more.
Because GTV News starts right now. Welcome back, Geneva, and here are your morning announcements for Tuesday, December 6th, 2022.
We are continuing CTE Week with Spirit Days. Today is Hat Off to Graduation Day.
Tomorrow is Dress to Work Remotely Day, which means business on top and pajamas on the bottom. There is also a collection drive for Casa Kane County through an Amazon wish list to help children in foster care. Drop off donations of new pajamas in the main office or purchase something through the Amazon wish list. Make sure to have Geneva High School as the shipping address.
And now GTV's Bridget Artoul joins us with more on some other classes offered through the CTE electives.
Bridget?
Thanks. I'm here with Stephanie Namath, one of the FACS teachers here at GHS. How are you doing today?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm great myself. So, we're here to talk about CTE Week. What are some of the pathways that people can take in family and consumer sciences?
Yeah, so we have a few main ones. Culinary is our first pathway, so you can, if you are interested in taking any kind of cooking culinary class, we have a few different levels. Those are taught by myself and Mrs. Rosenberger. Next we have a teaching pathway, so if you're interested in working with little kids, they run the preschool lab and teaching classes. That's run by Mrs. Consdorf. And then the other pathway is more of a design pathway. We have interior design, where it's a very project-based class where kids get to design rooms. And then we also have fashion merchandising as well.
Yeah, I think those are such great classes. Why do you think these classes, though, are so valuable to students?
Yeah, so students really learn a lot of valuable life skills in our classes, and it helps them as they move out of our high school and kind of work or live and work on their own. And then they're also very career-specific classes as well. So if they're interested in a specific FACS field, they are learning a lot of those kind of career skills as well.
Yeah, that's awesome. I really wanted to learn how to cook, so I took International Foods with you.
Yeah, it was so fun.
I know, right? So, our last question, though, how can students get involved if they can't take a class?
Yeah, so we have two main FACS clubs. First, we have FCCLA, which is sponsored by myself and Mrs. Rosenberger, and that's a competition-based club where if students are interested in a specific FCS field, they can compete with other students from other schools. And then we also have another club sponsored by Mrs. Consdorf. If students are interested in becoming a teacher, there is Educators Rising.
Well, I would love to join some of those clubs and pursue some of the stuff. Well, thank you for coming out today.
Thank you.
And back to the desk.
Thanks, Bridget. For those looking at colleges and career paths, GHS partnered with West Aurora and Batavia to put on a college and career fair field trip.
Come meet with college reps and local professionals to help with your post-secondary planning. It will take place on Tuesday, January 17th from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. at West Aurora High School.
Pick up your permission slip at the Counseling and Advising Office. Turn in your signed form and $3 fee by December 22nd.
All French students are invited to join the next French Club event, which is the Holiday Party.
Stop by J241 after school on Wednesday, December 14th for crafts, games, food, and fun.
Sign up with Madame Belo or Madame Olson if you plan to come.
Auditions for school musical, The Hunchback of Notre Dame, will take place on Monday, December 12th after school in the choir room. Grab an audition packet on the piano in the choir room for more information. You don't need to be in choir to participate.
The local counseling agency, Fox Valley Hands of Hope, will be running a grief and loss support group here at GHS. The group will meet for 8 consecutive Tuesdays during school beginning on January 10th. See your school counselor if you're interested in participating or learning more.
And if you missed the SAT Club meeting this morning, they will meet again today at 2:55 p.m. in room EE191.
It was a very busy weekend for all our Geneva sports teams.
GTV's Quinn Kennedy has more in today's Sport Shield report.
Quinn?
Hello Geneva and welcome back to Sports Shield. We've got scores, rankings, and results from a big weekend of Geneva sports, so let's dive right in. The girls basketball team slotting at 9th in the first edition of the AP rankings for Illinois basketball. True to form, the Vikings kicked off a Friday night doubleheader with a 27-point blowout win over Glenbard North. They followed that up with a heartbreaking loss to Barrington 61-57. The girls are back in action tonight at home against conference opponent Wheaton Warrenville South. In the second half of the Friday night doubleheader, the boys basketball team picked up a big conference win. The final score was Geneva 43, Glenbard North 39. The boys' next game is tomorrow at home against the Wheaton Warrenville South Tigers. The varsity dance team and the JV dance team had a great meet in Naperville North. Both teams finished first in their class. The varsity cheer team flipped into action at their first meet of the season at Crystal Lake Central. They put on an impressive performance, earning themselves a second-place finish. This weekend, the girls' gymnastics team won their invitational pink meet with an amazing score of 145. This meet raised money for breast cancer research. Well, Geneva, that's all the sports news I've got for you today. Now back to the desk.
Thanks, Quinn. Now for a quick look at today's weather, the high will be 42 and the low will be 29.
And taking a look at tomorrow's weather, we have a high of 44 and a low of 30.
Here's 3 to know before we go.
The yearbook class has emailed a few surveys to you over the semester. One student that has responded to each survey is picked for a $20 Amazon gift card, and the next winner could be you. Submissions are due December 16th.
And don't forget to submit your senior quotes by December 16th. The link to submit was sent to your school email.
More scholarships have been added to Naviance. These include the Alyssa Alvin Scholarship for students majoring in music and art, and the Beth Shannon Memorial Scholarship for students majoring in education. Check Naviance for all scholarship updates. Well, Geneva, that's all the news we have for you today. I'm Rebecca Spezzano.
And I am Meriam Artoul. Have a terrific Tuesday, Geneva.